Hi y'all, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to come on and do a craft with me. I thought it might be fun to make some different types of tags. I've got some double pocket tags here, and I've made them a little bit differently. The method of doing it is anyway. I actually saw a video at Noit Art, I think that's how you pronounce that. She did some, and I like the technique that she used. I've done something sort of like it, but not exactly. I thought it was kind of clever. So I thought I'd play my hand at it. I used some Tim Holtz double-sided cardstock and a couple other double-sided. Here are a couple of the tags. And the pockets are just torn here, which I thought was really cute. And because it's double-sided cardstock, I didn't have to worry about the back here. And then I've just made a couple of tags to go in it. Put a word or something on the front. Here's the back side. I thought these would be good as maybe a floating type pocket or tag, since they're so pretty in the back too. Here's another one. It's just a couple of tags in each one. Got a word on the front. But I love the torn look of the pockets. Thought that came out really cute. But that's that set. The one I want to make today, I went on and started. I made a couple. And this is a whole different style here. This is more that springtime look that I've really been loving lately. I went on and made these two. Now these are a little bit different. Here's the tag. I've got a couple of tags in this one. But this was white on the back. So what I did when I folded it over is I just did some stamping on the back, so it wouldn't be just plain white back there. I'm going to show you how I do these. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you a couple first. Here's a little tag, and this is just a little fold up journaling spot in here. The paper's really pretty. These are from Antque Paperie, and here's that bunny that I really loved. Did a little stamping on the back, and again did some stamping on the back so it wouldn't just be plain white. But let me show you how I made them now. Just got regular 8.5 by 11 papers, and I'm going to cut them down a little bit. You can make them obviously any size you want. I'll turn it that way, I think. But I'm going to cut about 3.5 inches off the top. And then we're going to hold on to this piece. And which way do we want to do this one? I think I'm going to take this. No, do it that way. Okay, I'll get there in a minute. And again, I'm going to take about 3.5 inches. And we're going to save that piece. Okay. Now we're left with these two. And let's see, which end am I folding? Okay, I'll get this together in a minute. All right, we're folding this way. Just fold that in half and then decide which end you want to work with. And I think think I'm going to work this way. What you do now is where that's folded, you want to cut right on that fold line, maybe about an inch or so. It doesn't have to be exact. Or you know me, I don't do a whole lot of measuring. I just kind of wing it. And we're just going to rip this top corner piece off. Fold that back up. And that's going to be one pocket there. And then this piece will be the second pocket. It's just the piece we cut from there, or tore. Goes like that. But what I want to do is get my ink out and ink around it. It's really pretty fun to make. And I love these papers. Tell you, the springtime weather and these colors, I just love all the soft pinks and mints and greens and soft blue and lavender. Just because of the way you fold it, you've got, you know, pretty paper on the back of it too. That's why I like using these as a floating pocket or tag, whatever you want to call it. Instead of just gluing it down, maybe. So did everybody have a nice holiday weekend, those who celebrated it? Alright, now what I want to do here is get my stencil out. We don't want this background to be so vivid white, so I'm just going to stamp this a little bit, or stencil it. Nothing too elaborate, but just to give it a little something back here. That should be plenty, yeah. I'd say that gives it a little something extra there. Alright, so now what we'll do is glue this flap. Where'd my glue go? Can't glue without glue. Alright, I'm just using Fabri-Tac. You can use whatever your glue of choice is. I'd like to find some kind of PVC or whatever you call it, PVA, I don't even know what you call it, glue that actually works, or some of those tacky glues. Lindsay Sonora was just telling me, she had a post too about a new glue that she's been using. I forget what it is, Crafters something. Crafters glue, the ultimate, something like that. I'll have to look it up and I'll let you know down below what it is. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to. Love my Fabri-Tac, but between being expensive and being stinky, I'd like to find something else. I haven't had much luck with most of the tacky glues I've tried. Okay, so that's the base. So you've got your double pockets here. Now, let's see what we're going to put in them. Oh, and here's the back. So that's real pretty too. I pulled out a little box top of some different things that we might add in. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might do this. Go ahead and ink around it. Trying to get ink out of my cap. I don't think it's going to work. What do you think? grip stamp here. I'm gonna do a little bit of stamping on the back. Just lightly so you can still journal, but I like having a little something back there. Some of them I've put some coffee dyed paper on the back, but I like it like this. And I love these cards, these teacup cards. I've really been using them pretty good here. And what else? Got some little cards here. That's cute. I think I'm going to do that. That in. And what else? Where's that piece we cut off? Where did I put it? Okay. Does anyone see it? Is this it? Yes, that's it. Alright, do I want to use part of that? Yeah, maybe I will. I think maybe it's a little too wide. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. That should work. Pretty. Can't even tell which end's up. I don't think there is an up. And let's go ahead and ink around this. Okay. I'm just gonna fold it. Oops, am I off camera? I am. That. Okay. Do a little bit more inking. And I'm going to do a little more stamping on the inside here. And again, just a little, not too dark or anything, because we want to be able to journal in here. But that'll give it a little something extra. Go ahead and ink around the sides and the crease. There we go. Okay, and I think I'll get my corner rounder here and round these corners. Get up there. Okay, let's get the inside also. I'm going to do this edge. Oops, didn't get that one too good. There. There. A little fold out. And I like doing that extra little corner there. Gives it a little bit of a different look. Some extra journaling space. And tuck it right in there. Actually, this one's a little plain. I think I might put something on the front. Let's look in here and see. Okay, put two. Oh, what about this? Some more of those little Paris cards. I don't know if you could really see that too well, but I've used these a good bit. I love them. I think they're so cute. I've got them in different sizes. I just printed them. What did I do? Either 2 or 4 sets to a page to get them this small. I've got them in about 3 sizes, and I find myself reaching for them quite often because I think they're so cute. Okay, cute little spot for some extra journaling. Love this paper. All right, and we can tuck that in there. So here's this one. I think these are precious. Love the backs too, and I just love these torn pockets. So there's another one. Do we have time for one more? I don't know. Are y'all getting bored? Okay, which way? That way. Did that right? Yes. Thought I was folding it the wrong direction, but I think that's it. Right, now, again, we're just going to cut down roughly 1 inch. It doesn't have to be exact. Get us started with the tear for that pocket. Okay, come on. There we go. Now we'll just ink around this one. Boy, it's really warm in here today. I need to check the AC when I finish this. Ink around this pretty good to give it that definition, since it's basically the same paper pattern. Different portion of it, which is so nice. It makes it so pretty, I think. Boy, is it me or is this inking really loud? I think it's really loud. Alright, and let's stencil. Maybe I'll do this one with the script instead of the other one. Let's do a little bit around my on-screen. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too much, but just there. Right, let's go ahead and we'll get this smaller pocket on first. Do all 3 of the straight sides. Just covering up that pretty rose there, but there's another rose, so I guess it's all good. Right, and now we'll glue the pocket together. Oops. Let that dry yet, and now I'm moving it. Okay. That's good. I think I'm going to round the corners on this one. You could also cut it into the tag shape, the little diagonal cuts, but I think I'm going to do it like this for now. Around these edges. Inking we shall go. Oops. Okay. There's that one. Let me just trim it a little bit. Okay. I love these papers. I keep saying that, but I really do. All right, what do we want? We already did Peter Rabbit. Maybe, what about the bird? That's cute. All right, I think I'm gonna do a tag shape on this. I've got this little, what do you call this thing here? So I can try to get them even. I'm gonna turn it over. Template, that's what it is. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, just ink this up a little. Oops. I may come back a little later and put some tabs on these. But for now, I think that's good. Actually, I think I'm going to put this little Paris card right there. What do you think? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Okay, now what else do we want in the pockets? Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Well, about something like this for one of them. So we can maybe just put that up there. No, that's going to fall in. Put that, and let's find something else. Well, what do I do with the other strip? Do you want to do another one of those fold-ups? I think those are kind of nice, actually. I'm going to cut it down a little. Gives a nice little journaling spot. Fold it up. Okay. And we need something on that. Or what if we... Yeah, don't want that. What about some lace? Yeah. What if we just... I'm sorry, I think I'm out of frame. What if we just put a piece of lace on that piece? Or should we put it under here? I can put it on top and let it hang over a little. I think that's the plan. This is pretty lace. Probably going to have some of it later in my shop. Okay, there's that. What else? I need something else. What does it need? I think I'll cut out one of these. Trying to cut in a circle fast so you're not sitting here too long. a little tricky. Yeah. That worked. Chin's up. There's that one. Alright, let me go ahead and ink it. And then I'm going to let y'all go. This video is going a little longer than I thought. Never know how long to make them. It's like sometimes I like watching long videos, sometimes I don't. I guess the truth of the matter is, no matter what you do, you'll never please everybody. Okay, let's do just a little bit of stamping in here. It's not too plain. And that's that. I'll probably come in and put a few more little things before I put these in my shop. I might put a couple of more small embellishments or tags or something in here. But that's it. So let's take a look at what we've got. Did this one. I love how pretty the backs are too. And we did this one. These are cute. This one had the little journaling card in it. Then I have this one. And this, as far as this set. And then this is the ones that I did yesterday. And these are all going to be in my shop. These are already in there. But these, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and maybe put a couple more cards in these. And I'll have these in my shop by the time the video goes up. Thanks for being here.